that I've gotten to know her. I moved into the township in and around 1979, had been around here for a lot of years before that, and one of the first people that I ever met here at the township was Carol. And it had to do with cookies and sitting down with Carol and getting to know her and getting to know more about how this township operated. And quite soon after that, she encouraged me to get on the planning commission. And you know, new residents of the community are always anxious to get involved, and that's a great place to get started, that in the library. And Carol was working for the library at the time, and she really put a lot of heart into it. Now, I have to tell you that when I first moved out here, my wife and I had one little girl at the time, and we went to the library, which was the old township hall across the street, and my wife came home in tears, and I said, "What's wrong?" She said, "The book is out." And I said, "What do you mean?" She said, "They have one cart of books, and the book I was looking for wasn't there." And that kind of started the whole ball rolling with creating this beautiful library that we have in behind, and Carol was a part of that as well. There's few faces I see in the room that have had the opportunity to work with her over the years, and it's always been a pleasure. Those beautiful beautification signs that you see at the townships coming in and out of the townships, Carol and Terry, myself, my dad, and some of the trustees that are no longer with us, and we all got together and put those up. And when I say put them up, we physically got shovels and dug the holes and put the poles in and put them up. I see Les is here. Bob, I think you were part of that process too, you know, when we were doing that. So Carol has been an integral part of the community, and it's just not going to be the same without her being here. One little caveat was Carol soon, after I got to know her, soon told me that she was Miss Northland at one point in time, which we all got a lot of giggles out of because, you know, seeing her riding in the back of a car doing the Queen way with it wearing a crown, we all got a big kick out of it. But Carol, at one point in time, turned a lot of heads, and she still does. But there's a couple of proclamations here. I'm going to start off with one from the county. The county commissioner couldn't be here, which is my wife, Eileen. And she wanted to make sure that the county, Oakland County, was aware of that Carol was retiring and going to relinquish her duties here at White Lake Township. And there's a list of things that Carol has done over the years, and I'm going to present this to the family along with the other ones. But this was set into force, and it was signed by Mike Kowall, who's the chairman of Oakland County Board of Commissioners, together with Mike Kowall, to hereby proclaim commendation to Carol Burkhardt as we recognize her for her outstanding years of leadership and achievements. We congratulate her and wish her a wonderful retirement. And this was done in August in Pontiac, Michigan. It's signed by Mike Kowall, chairman, and my wife, County Commissioner Mike Kowall. So that's one. Another is from Jim Runstead and myself. And you'll notice that the House does everything in blue and the Senate does everything in red. So we wanted to make sure she was covered by both houses of the Michigan legislature. Carol's had over 20 years of service to White Lake Township. Carol has been working in the public arena during an era of great change. As Carol Burkhardt knew, the financial pressures and changes and expectations have combined to make a recent past and challenges in the work of the local units of government. With personal sense of duty, Carol brings to work every day. However, she has been unable to meet these challenges with the enthusiasm that she has once done, and therefore she is stepping down. And we greatly appreciate her work to being a servant of White Lake Township. And this is a special tribute, therefore, signed and dedicated to join with the citizens of White Lake Township, saluting Carol Burkhardt and acknowledgments of over 20 years of public service in White Lake. And this is from State Representative Jim Runstead. Mine lists much of the same accomplishments, but I look at Carol as a personal friend and confidant over the years. And Carol's addition to her professional career, Carol's a single mom, has 5 children, 6 grandchildren, and 2 great-grandchildren. Carol was in a terrific car accident in 2003 that claimed her leg. But Carol's spirit was not diminished. Carol has kept active and wants to show disabled people everywhere that disability does not have to stop you. Carol has done plenty to earn herself the title of the People's Partner. In special tribute, therefore, this document is signed and dedicated to the honor of Carol Burkhart as she celebrates her conclusion of civil service on August 21st, 2015. May she know of our admiration and warmest wishes for continued services in every endeavor that she takes on. It's signed by Jim Runstead. It's signed by Mike Kowall, which is her state senator. It's also signed by Governor Rick Snyder, and it's affixed with the Great Seal of the state of Michigan. So if I could have someone from the family come up to receive these.
Senator, if we could have all the family members come up, and
That'd be terrific.
hopefully somebody can take a picture. Andrea?
Yep.
You got that camera in your hand? But if you could, family members, please come up around Senator Kowall here.
Get some of the grandkids to hold these too.
Yeah, exactly.
You look like a likely young guy. Why don't you come on up here and hold this? There you go.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking that was. Oh.
Alright, someone gave me this camera phone. Well, I guess they're all camera phones. Alright, ready?
Cheese.
Alright, there's about 4 of them, so hopefully there's one where nobody blinked.
Hey, don't get too comfortable, because we have another presentation for you, and then I believe Charlie, his grandson, is going to have a little bit of a speech tonight too, right, Charlie?
Yeah.
Yeah? Wow, that's great. Okay. So with that, please have a seat, and then we'll have the township proclamation presented.